So we've seen a lot of new tablets this year, but we haven't seen a lot new from them. So our pick for the best one still hasn't changed. It's the one tablet that beats all the others at doing tablet things, and at the right size for most people. So the best tablet you can buy is still Apple's iPad Air 2. The iPad has a bigger, better app selection than any other tablet. Its screen is fantastic, and you almost never have to worry about the battery dying. The Air 2 might be a year old, but it still feels fast. Apps and games run perfectly, and iOS 9 made it even better at multitasking. Best of all, we're at a point now where you can get a really great deal on the Air 2 from stores like Best Buy or Staples. Plus, there's an endless selection of cases and accessories, so you can make it feel more like yours. Now, Apple just released the iPad Pro. It's the most powerful iPad ever, and it's the best sounding one too. There are 4 speakers built in. And for artists, the pencil and palm rejection are going to be a big deal. But this thing's just too damn big for most people. If I'm going to carry something so huge around, I'm going to want it to replace my laptop. The iPad Pro won't do that, but Microsoft's Surface Pro 4 comes closest. It's also got a great screen, really fun stylus, and it runs Windows 10, so it's more capable than any iPad. You can play Steam games or stream your Xbox One on it. That's super cool stuff, but the Surface Pro 4's problem is that it falls short as a tablet. Apple has hundreds of thousands of apps, all built for the iPad and for holding in your hand. Microsoft is way behind there, and plain old Windows apps can't really fill the gap. If you need something smaller, the iPad Mini 4 is the right choice. It's more or less a shrunken down Air 2. Almost as powerful, beautiful screen, and all-day battery life. And the smaller size makes it easier to carry one-handed on the bus or train. But for anyone who's carrying around a huge smartphone every day, the Mini 4 might not offer enough to make it worthwhile. That's why I still prefer the Air 2. Now, there are a ton of Android tablets out there, but the best two are Google's Nexus 9 and Samsung's Galaxy Tab S2. But Android on a tablet still pales in comparison to the iPad. Apps don't take advantage of the bigger screen, and performance just isn't as good. Android doesn't even offer split-screen multitasking by default, and Samsung's own attempt just doesn't work with enough apps to be really useful. Amazon's got all sorts of tablets, too many to be honest. But the best one is the Fire HDX 8.9, mostly thanks to its really sharp display. Amazon's App Store has most of the obvious apps and games you'd want, but it's still missing a lot compared to iOS and Android. These tablets are all about entertainment, so you're going to want Amazon Prime to get the most out of them. Cheaper Fire tablets get more of the spotlight on Amazon's website, but you shouldn't buy any of them. Their screens are lousy, performance is mediocre, and they've got a cheap, glossy design with terrible button layout. There are so many more tablets than the ones we've mentioned here. Tablets for kids, tablets that look like TVs, and even tablets that cost less than a video game, like Amazon's $50 Fire. Sorry, but you get what you pay for. But the best tablet in stores today is still Apple's iPad Air 2. It's got the whole package: great design, killer screen, and an endless supply of apps. Now, by no means does the iPad Air 2 reinvent the tablet. It just hits all the right points better than anything else. You can spend your money right now and know you'll have an amazing tablet for years to come.